ceasefire means that somebody sees a fire. It could be any kind of fire. It could be a big fire or a small fire, a bonfire or even a candle flame. It just matters that somebody sees a fire. That's why we call it a ceasefire.
I really, really hope that every one of you who just watched that gets that that is not the actual video of AOC talking about ceasefires or candles or whatever. That's a deep fake. It was manipulated video that put words into her mouth that she didn't actually say. I hope that everybody gets that. But apparently they did not, because Reuters had to do an actual fact check. You can see right here, the video of Ocasio-Cortez explaining ceasefires is digitally altered. Now, look, them choosing to do a fact check doesn't prove that people didn't get it, but people's responses to it sure seem to indicate that they didn't understand that that was manipulated. That clip was shared on Facebook and Instagram, and there were comments like, "Stupid is as stupid does, and this is who is in charge of the country. No wonder we're in such bad shape." And I've honestly seen more educated people at the community level. Also, is she actually graduated from the 2nd grade? How did you not get that that's fake? Like, I love the idea of aggressively, confidently accusing another person of being stupid while you don't get that you're being manipulated by something that obviously isn't true. And I want to show you a few other examples too that I curated from where it was posted on Twitter. This person says, AOC, stop speaking about things you know nothing about. As long as there are hostages in Gaza, there will be no peace. There will be no ceasefire. This is one of the most basic things about military engagement that you clearly have yet to understand. And then another person who says, gotta be a deep fake. Yeah, but you're saying that as if you're not 100% sure. How are you not 100% sure that that's fake? Now look, there's lots of this stuff going around. AOC's been a target of it by a lot of times. But JR, this is a demonstration of how dangerous this stuff is that we always talk about how the technology is gonna get better. It doesn't need to. It doesn't need to be plausible because people are so desperate to believe things about those they despise that they utterly suspend their disbelief. What do you make of it?
It's what they've got figured out. It's one of the other things. Maybe because we look at video all day and I have to look at it closely and analyze and edit. It took 3 words before I knew that that was off. Nowhere near the way her mouth could move to say the words that you were hearing. It just didn't. If nothing else, the first thing you think is, oh, the audio is off. They need to fix it. And then you go, wait, no, actually this is not. This is just ain't it. I guess my first thought was gonna be a good thing these things haven't gotten as good as they're going to get, which then we're in serious trouble at that point. But good things this thing haven't gotten where we got yet, because there's no way people are gonna believe this on a wide scale. The way that people on the internet love to jump straight to something, so fake, 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 even something that sometimes is real, oh, this is totally fake. Now the stuff that's obviously fake, enough people are buying still. I guess when it comes to politicians, when it comes to, I guess, normally boring things that the general community doesn't talk about, like wars and murdering people on mass scales, ceasefires, so that maybe folks don't have to continue to go through devastation like this for at least 4 days, then those type of things are too boring for enough people to care enough about, to pay enough close attention to then say widely. Yo, you know that they're doing deep fakes of politicians just saying would-be normal things. Instead, they manipulate it so they can change the anger and discussions around these things. I don't know. Bro, I've been concerned about how this is gonna take over our normal brains, our normal thought processes for a decade. And here we are, and here we are.
Yeah, I remember you talking about people being zapped way back in the day, and now it's happening.
Who clowned me for that, John? Who clowned me for that?
Probably Jank, but also me at home. That was before I worked there. But anyway, but it's so bad. Yonek in the Twitch chat said that's a shallow fake. But again, it doesn't have to be that deep. Also, what is the purpose of that viral video? You don't need to respect people who are calling for a ceasefire because they're stupid. They don't actually know what they're talking about. It's a dumb thing that dumb people say. Flame on, just burn the entire Gaza down because only stupid people want a ceasefire. That's the policy part of this. The bigger issue, and I've pointed this out multiple times, is that they are desperate to believe that AOC is dumb. They just want to believe that she's stupid. They don't care that she's got degrees in international relations and economics. And you can say that you can get those degrees without being that smart. The issue is that you can't do all the public speaking without an understanding of the policy that she does. Extemporaneous, in-depth talk about a lot of different topics. And I am sorry to you right-wingers watching this, that hurts you when she demonstrates that she's not a moron. It doesn't mean you have to agree with her. It doesn't mean that she's right all the time. I don't agree with her all the time, but she isn't a dumb donkey. I'm sorry. And when you say that you believe that she is, and then you still have to fake it, you have to make fake versions of her being dumb, you prove that you don't actually think that. You have no faith in her being an idiot, because then you do what people do with people on your side of the aisle. People don't need to make fake videos of Marjorie Greene and Lauren Boebert and Louis Gohmert. You know what videos they play? Actual videos, and they sound authentically stupid because they are. You guys have to fake it with AOC, and every time you do that, you betray that you know that she's smart, and it just burns inside of you, and I love it. So I don't like that these are being spread, because I know that they convince a lot of people, but it's a reminder of how fake their supposed disdain for her actually is.
Nice, John. I agree. Number two, the last thing this guy said, and this is one of the people who's angry about it. This is in charge of our country. They're targeting people who don't think either, because there's no way this one congresswoman is in charge of this country.
But yeah, they're not even in charge of the House, you dum-dum. For more political news breakdowns, interviews, stories of activism, and me trying my hardest to care about the occasional big celebrity news story, subscribe to our YouTube channel at youtube.com/The Damage Report. And you can ring the bell wherever it is so you don't miss anything.